face the wrong way. Does not help out. There we go. Wait until I see some people in the chat, and then I'll go over my first day at Comic Con. Live streaming with your family in the other room is fun. Hello, I got one person. How are you? Can you hear me? Down to 0. Yeah, cool. Maybe I should have some like ambient free YouTube music in the background while I'm waiting for someone. Hey, I got a viewer. How's it going?
Alright.
I can't say your dad. I love you.
What do you got to show me?
I can't hear you, Dad, unless you type. I gotta see it for me to. My one viewer is my dad, if you guys couldn't tell. Okay, so it's been about 2 minutes, so I'm actually going to start going into it because why not? So I'm going to go over the free stuff I got. First of all, I got this. Don't know what it is really, it's just a little booklet, it's a little magazine. Den of Geek. So this is something that they were handing out on the elevator ride. Funny thing was, at the very top of the elevator, there was a little slot, and everyone just started dumping theirs there. But I kept mine. And then over here, this is the basically the booklet for New York Comic Con, telling you who's going to be there, certain places. The map is here. And then it starts off with a amazing Aquaman comic. But this is cool. I really like it. Yes, I saw that, Stacey Kinsel, and I did not think that's appropriate. Next, I got a little Lego Batwing, so this is fine. I got this for actually doing the demo for the newest Lego game coming out, which is the DC Villain, so thought that was interesting to actually pick up.
I thought you said you couldn't hear me unless I type. I can hear myself.
Okay, onwards to other things. I got this poster. It's folded in half, but I don't really know who this is. This is an MMA fight, I believe. So there's that. That really isn't going to be displayed in my room. Who is it? It's Fedor and Sonnen. And then Fedor is the Falcon. And then this guy has powers of Vixen, it looks like. But he's wearing Jean Grey's outfit. Next, I have this right here. This is a little picture of BoJack Horseman, autographed by someone and someone else. Don't know who they are, but this right here, this was a little doodle, autographed from the person who made the book, the art before the horse. So that was fine. I got that. I picked this up. The guy was kind of a dick, basically. But I think being a dick is appropriate for BoJack Horseman. Next, I got comic books. So we got 2 people in the chat. How's it going, everyone? Okay, first of all, this one right here is a free sampler. It's the New Age of DC Heroes. And it's from the pages The Dark Knight Metal. So this is from the Dark Knight. This is the Dark Knight Metal. I'm assuming just artwork from it. What is this? Just rifting here sideways. I don't know who this character is. I don't know any of these characters. Hold up. So this is interesting. It looks like it's just a preview of the Dark Knight Metal, so that's cool. Then we have the DC Universe, the Ultimate DC membership. Yeah, this right here isn't going to be valued too much, but I think this, what is this? Is this just an alternate cover for... So yeah, it's an alternate cover for the new Teen Titans, which I think was one of the... I think this is when they revamped the Teen Titans and actually added characters such as Raven, if I'm not mistaken, because before the Teen Titans was actually like a whole different cast and crew of people. So yeah, this is New Teen Titans #1 with the Robin from the DC Titans show on the cover. I am not getting DC Universe. I'm not going to be paying for the subscription because I don't know how that show is going to go. I'm going to wait before that, and I'm probably just going to watch it for free. Next, we have 3 all-new stories for only 25 cents, but I got it for free because this is what they were handing out there. Your Big Day, I think there's one, so Office Space is the other. And then, what's this? You have the Flash War, I think is what it's called. So, you know, it's pretty cool. DC Nation #0. It's another comic just to have in my collection. Now, this is the Dark Knight Metal Special Edition right here. Now, I don't think this is the same exact one as the little preview I got before. I think this is actually the comic right here. So, don't know which one this is actually, but it's pretty cool. I'm happy to have this. So, it's one free Dark Knight Metal comic. But I really like this. This is all alternate, like, universe, Batman, I think. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of different Batman characters, and they're all pretty evil, I think. Because this is the Flash with under the metal. Forget the name of the character. This is the Batman Who Laughs, which is the main villain. Green Lantern one. We got a Doomsday one, Aquaman, Batman. So it's a pretty cool one. I like this. Next, I have the Shazam comic. And on the back right here, we have the Zachary Levi little poster, which I really can't wait for that. You know me, I'm a geek for this. And then, of course, promotional material for the Aquaman movie coming out in December.
Are you going to go see him tomorrow?
Am I going to see who tomorrow?
Levi.
Levi? Yes, I am going to see Zachary Levi tomorrow. So, I don't believe he's doing autographings. If he is, this is the item I am going to get autographed. Probably, even though I would like it on the front, I might do it on the back poster just because this is his Shazam. Because I wasn't expecting to actually see Zachary Levi. I think what it was supposed to be was Denai, which is the female who plays Okoye, and she also is Michonne from The Walking Dead. I thought she was going to be there. I had my Okoye pop packed up just in case, because if I could get it autographed, I would have tried. But, you know, that happens, and she wasn't available, so I'm not going to complain. So, what are we going to talk about next? I have one more comic to show off beforehand, but I want to show off these 2 free posters I got. This is called Pearl, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of BS that she wasn't able to see. No, it's not BS. It's like, I mean, if she wasn't there for a reason, that's perfectly understandable. But it would have been amazing to actually see her, because her performance as Okoye was amazing. And then also, I do like the character of Michonne from The Walking Dead. Like, don't get me wrong, I am not the biggest Walking Dead fan. If you're like, oh, what's your favorite scene with her? I couldn't tell you, because I just think she's a badass who has the mouthless zombies as her little pets, basically. So this is called Scarlet, which is another poster I just literally picked up for free. But so far it's really fun. I'm having a blast. So the next thing, before I get into like my favorite items, I got some free pins. Well, they're little buttons, but I got a Wonder Woman, Aquaman one. This one was already there, and then my blank Comic Con. So it's my first New York Comic Con. I was right in there. And then I'm using the Joker 8-bit that you get from the GameStop Black Friday mystery box. There is a Harley Quinn pin there that I couldn't find for some reason. They had a whole bunch of them there, they said, but I could not find it. So when I go back tomorrow, which I will be talking about what I'm planning on doing tomorrow, when I go there tomorrow, I'm going to be hunting that Harley Quinn pin down like crazy. Okay, so items that I picked up. I got the Lion Cat from Saga, the glow-in-the-dark one from Skybound. I didn't get it when it first went online, and I don't know if it's available online on Skybound anymore. But I saw a booth with it, and I picked it up because they also had the Alana with Baby Hazel, which is also one that I needed. But I can go get that one pretty easily, I am assuming. This one, people were like trying to ask me for $30 to get theirs, and I'm like, no, I don't think it's really worth that much to me. So picking this one up for $15 was not bad at all. So I do need to get the regular version of this, the bloody version, and then I need to go get the chase version of the Will, regular Alana, regular Prince Robot, and then Alana with the Baby Hazel. So there's quite a few from the set that I'm still missing, but it's one set that I would like to actually complete because I love how much attention the designers for the Pops put into this, because I watched the video where they were talking about what they were doing and how they were inspired by the person who was actually doing the Pop art designs. Absolutely loved this. So when she was told, hey, you can go ahead and do Saga Pop, she flipped, and I absolutely love that. And I love supporting Funko Pop and artists and people who love comics. So I got this right here. This right here is Cosmic Ghost Rider, and it is the number 4 in the line, and it is the variant edition. This is given out during the, it was at the end of the Marvel's Next Big Thing for, for Marvel Comics. It is for their comic books. So one of the writers, I think the person who was behind this character, Cosmic Ghost Rider, he was going crazy. Like, if The storyline behind this guy is actually pretty funny. It's Frank Castle after Thanos literally killed everyone, and it was pretty cool. He killed the Punisher, became Ghost Rider, and then they ended up having Galactus get killed, and then now he's partnered up with Thanos in here, and it's just pretty cool. I like it. So that was.
Give me $30 for that.
You give me $30 for that? Yeah, surprisingly, it actually is worth a decent chunk. There is probably one more comic I will be picking up, which is a silver comic version of, I think Catwoman is the one I want to get, but I don't mind that. Alright, what do I want to go over next? Okay, let's go over this first. I won the lottery for the Gimli, Gimli, Alex Sinclair, and Scott Williams autographing. So this is the Gimli Hush Pop figure that you get from GameStop. I pre-ordered this. It was a bit of a decent price. I think, it was $25. So it was pretty crazy, but I was able to get the Gimli autograph right here, and then Scott Williams, who was also part of the Hush series. So I was able to get both of their autographs on this pop. And I want to try to find a pop protector for something like this, because I know this is a brand new type of design, so there might not be a pop protector for this per se, but I won't mind actually finding one. If anything, I'm just going to keep this up pretty safely. So yeah, I'm really, really happy to have this, and I don't own anything else from Jim Lee. I know everyone there was basically there to see Jim Lee, but the person I actually wanted to see was actually Alex Sinclair, because I knew that name Sinclair off of a whole bunch of Harley Quinn books that I have and a whole bunch of Harley Quinn comics. So I was able to get his autograph, but not only his, Amanda Connor and Jimmy Paul, I can't pronounce it correctly, Palmati, I believe is how you pronounce it. They were also there. They were there at the Comic Insight, or Insight Comics booth, which I'm really, really happy that I was able to find them, because once I passed by them, they had the book called The Art of Harley Quinn, I believe is what it was, and I think it's a $40 book, but they were there to do autographings and signings for it. So, yeah, this is crazy. So this right here, this autograph is Jimmy Palmati's. Then you have, I'm trying to get it out of the light, you have Amanda Connors, who I flipped because I was able to get this. And then this right here was Alex Sinclair. So yeah, I have three of these comics right now, and I'm super duper excited. Well, I mean, 3 autographs for this. So you guys, I can't even explain how happy I was. I fangirled over seeing Amanda Connor more than the person that I actually bought a Sunday ticket just to see. Even though that person got moved to today, I went crazy over Amanda Connor, because Harley Quinn, of course, is my favorite character. And then Jesus, I can't stand you. Amanda Connor, it was amazing. So I'm flustered right now because my father is harassing my stepmother. But I was also able to get my Skullbags Harley Quinn autograph. And I'm going to take this out of the pop vector just so you guys can see it better. But yes, I was able to get her autograph because I brought this just for Alex Sinclair. And I was just going to get that autograph. But I was able to get Amanda Connor. She's up at the top. And this is probably my favorite thing. And guess what? I didn't have to pay for any of this. I won the lottery for Alex Sinclair, Jim Lee, and Scott Williams. But having them being there, and I was able to talk to them, I think easily I was like 5 minutes just talking to them and got a picture with them. That's up on my Instagram. I'm just so happy to have it. So yeah. Now, I don't know, this is one of the things. So all I'm looking for now actually is a Arlene Sorkin's Harley Quinn autograph, which I'm going to try to get on my Diamond series Harley, which is from the animated TV show. And then I'm trying to go get the Tara Strong one for my Arkham Harley. And I will be very, very happy because this was, Amanda Connors was actually one of the bigger autographs that I was like, yo, if I could ever get that, that would be something I want. The last thing I want to show off. Look what I got. I'm so happy. Jason Momoa's autograph. This was the reason why I got a Sunday ticket. Because the game plan was basically to go on Saturday. And only go Saturday, so only today. But yeah, this is amazing. I'm so happy. So he did sign over the sticker, which is perfectly fine, and then it did like smear just a little bit, but I am not worried about this. I can't even explain this experience because first of all, it was pretty rough at the very beginning because we basically all just like got in a line and was told, hey, you're all set free now. And we're like, what, where are we going? And we walked around the venue for a little bit because we were waiting in line specifically for this autograph. And then we ended up being able to find out it was literally right next to where we were standing, which, I mean, that kind of makes sense, but it really did not at all. The way that it was just set up, it's like 4 different like paths you had to go down. And it was insane, but meeting him was pretty cool. He's a very chill dude. I got to tell him, yo, it's an honor meeting you. And I was super excited. He pretty chill. I can't really explain it because we didn't have a chance to like sit, like you can't really talk to them that much. It was pretty hectic. You couldn't take photos. And, you know, that's not, you know, the funnest thing to not be able to take photos. I understand you can't take a selfie with him because that's costs money, but being able to be like, yo, this is Jason Momoa, I'm actually meeting him, that's cool. It would have been nice to be able to take a photo, but we did get a photo from a bit of a distance, but it wasn't when we were actually getting it signed. And then also, he signed it right here up on the top. I'm trying to get it there for you. Yeah, it's such a beautiful, beautiful autograph. I'm happy. And this pop itself is an amazing pop. First of all, it's the most expensive Aquaman pop there is. That comes from Jason Momoa's Aquaman. It's the most expensive one, and it's the best designed one because the waves coming in the background it's just great. But I was actually debating whether or not to get this one autographed or actually purchase the orange suit one that just recently was released, because I'm a big fan of the orange suit Aquaman. That's actually, he's such a goofy character, and that's why he's one of my favorites. I have a friend of mine who absolutely loves Aquaman, and I tease him all the time. But yeah, I was able to get the Jason Momoa autograph and my Amanda Connor, Jimmy Palmiotti, and Alex Sinclair autograph for my Harley. It's crazy. So, next thing, tomorrow I'm going back again. The big thing, like I said, we're going to go to the panel with Zachary Levi. So, like I said, I don't know if there's going to be autographings allowed, but if there is, I'm going to try. I'm going to go and try to buy a comic book, which, like I said, is one of the DC exclusives for NYCC. I'm thinking about getting the Catwoman one. If they had a Harley one, I'd get that one in a heartbeat, but I think Catwoman or the Justice League or the Batman one. So, we'll see. Because I know the Wonder Woman is on top of the Justice League one, and it's like a silver foil background to it. So it's really cool looking, and then I think all of them are basically like that, and I didn't get to see the cover of the Batman one. So that's kind of the game plan. And then tomorrow at 12 p.m., I won the lottery for Majin Vegeta, and I cannot wait to actually pick that up. I'm going to get 2, one for me, and then one's going to my dad, because I believe they are letting you get 1 autographed one, and then one that is just the regular Majin Vegeta. And I saw rumors that it was like, hey, there's a licensing issue that it won't go online, but I don't really believe it because it's a rumor. But if it is true, that kind of honestly sucks for most collectors because not everyone's able to make it to here. And even if you made it to New York Comic Con and came, you weren't guaranteed to win the lottery. So that's unfortunate, but if it's true, that pop's going to go up in like crazy value. So it's going to be hard for some collectors to get their hands on it. And I'm glad that I would be able to get that one because if it does, if it does not go online and there's no other way to get it, then I'll be one of the lucky few people to have it. But the sticker is really cool. It's the over9000.com exclusive, so it's really nice looking. So I think it's just first to con, and then it will go online. But if it's anything like the Funimation, it's going to be a pain for that online thing because I don't know if they can handle it, to be honest with you. And the other thing, if I am able to go there, I don't know if they'll allow me to because I wasn't at the booth, so I don't really know what's going on. I'm going to try to get my All Might, and then I also got this. This was a little sneak peek because I haven't uploaded that video. This is the Grade 8 Vegeta. And if he's able to get these ones autographed too, I don't know if I'd have to pay extra or if I won't be able to do it at all. I tried to get these guys autographed by Chris because he's the voice actor for Vegeta and for the My Hero Academia character All Might. Also today, the voice actress for Choco's there, and I wasn't prepared for anything like that because I only brought up all the pops that you see with me are the only ones I brought up. So what I was actually going to do was I was going to get one of these hard protectors. So this one right here, because I think this is the actually only hard protector I bought. I would get right here autographed. That way I could actually take this guy out of the pop protector and put the Ochako in it. And that's going to happen to anybody I see if I can get it. But yeah, I would love to actually be able to get this guy autographed and to get my Grade 8 Vegeta autographed. But I did not win the Funko booth, so I won't be able to pick anything up, which is kind of like, but whatever. It happens all the time. You can't expect to win any of it. You aren't expected to win all of it. Still a Pokemon fan after 3 years? Wait, are you still a Pokemon fan after 3 years, or am I still a Pokemon fan after 3 years? Because I will always be a Pokemon fan. That's kind of like a thing you don't get over. Sounds like a badass. Oh my god. Pokemon. Me, yeah, I always want to be a Pokemon fan. Oh, by the way, guys, I want to kind of showcase this shirt. You probably can't see it too well, but this was what we wore for NYCC today, and I'm really happy. This was actually made by my stepmother, just showcasing. Pokemon got boring after Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. It hasn't even come out, so you can't say it's gotten boring after it because it's not even out yet. So Pokemon has not gone boring yet, technically. It's just too childish. I think that's, I don't know, I haven't played it. I'm trying to stay away from kind of almost all the gameplay videos just so that way I can just try to play it myself and get my own experience from it and not go into it, because that's kind of why I got a little bit bored with Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, was because it was too much like Sun and Moon and I saw it already. So if I try to stay away from as much as possible, I should hopefully be able to enjoy it. And if you say the game hasn't come out yet, so we can't really judge it. Once it comes out, then we're allowed to judge it. Then we're allowed to say, oh, this is bad. Because there is Pokemon Go integration to it. Make gaming videos. I don't want to make gaming videos. Even though it could boost my sub count, that's not something I necessarily care about. And if it won't work around my work schedule, basically, or my school schedule. I don't really have time to just sit down and play video games The only time I really do is sometimes at night after I get all my homework done, and that's when I normally do like a live stream, or I try to get a little bit of content filmed in advance for Pokemon, because I'm actually doing some Pokemon stuff coming out later this year. Plus, you will be able to invest more on Pokemon and stuff. I guess I will be, like I said, I will be doing a lot more Pokemon related stuff after New York Comic Con and stuff is over. I'll be releasing some of the Shiny Hunt videos that I have and some of the gameplay, because I still have to do it. Play on Twitch and get ad shares. I could, but I don't know. Twitch is still something I'm like, I don't know how I'm not like a streamer. I don't really know how I feel about streaming, because normally with streams, I would like to have someone there, or I'd like to play with my friends. If that's the case and I have someone to talk to, it gets fun for me and I can actually enjoy it. But sometimes I can't play with my friends because they're busy, or I'm doing it at a weird time. And other times I'm not having anybody in my live stream watching or chatting with me. It gets kind of boring, because what I was doing, if you haven't noticed, I did live streams for Fortnite, because I was just playing around in that game, trying to get my first win for quite some time. And once it came to a point where there wasn't anybody really watching, I kind of got like way too serious trying to play the game, and I wasn't having fun per se. So I only do live streams when I feel like it and I'm having fun with it. And that's basically how I feel about that. But yeah, Pokemon, I don't know, I really like Pokemon. I will get more traction and grow in popularity. Like Twitch, I don't really care to be popular. That's the thing. You could top primetime Pokemon and unlistedly. Like, I don't know. I really don't know how I feel about that, because it's nice if I could make money off of YouTube, but it's not like YouTube's a hobby for me. I'm not in this to go get popular, to go get famous. It's just me doing this because I'm having fun with it. I enjoy collecting pop figures. I enjoy what I'm doing right now, going to New York Comic Con, meeting all these people, having a good time. Hey Jonathan, what's up? New York Comic Con, that's what's up. Absolutely enjoying it. Can quickly showcase everything I got. I know that I already did it throughout this video, but just because I know people are kind of joining in, because at first there was nobody. Now there's actually more than just my father watching. And there he goes. Yeah, but I'm super excited for. Honestly, I'm super excited for Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu. I don't have a Switch just yet, but that's the reason why I'm getting a Switch, and I want to see how it goes. And I know that the Pokemon Go integration isn't the thing that people were really looking forward to, but I think it's perfectly fine, because a lot of the audience is new. They've come from playing Pokemon Go, and now they'd like to play it on their Nintendo Switch. I think it's a perfectly fine idea, and like I said, I'm waiting to actually see it, waiting to actually play it to know how I feel about the game. But like I said, it's coming out in November, so I have until November to be able to buy a Switch. Pokemon Go is a flawless game. I wouldn't say that. No, Pokemon Go does have some issues. I think that Niantic, they're working it out, but they did have a bit of difficulties. They aren't the best when it comes to releasing information. Yeah, they aren't the best when it comes to releasing information and really talking to the community. And I think it has died down a bit. The sarcasm is real. Oh yeah, it's the most flawless game. It's the most flawless game. No, what game am I looking forward to? Right now, I'm actually looking forward to My Hero One's Justice. That's coming out in October, and I put on my pre-order, so I will be getting what's his face. Oh my God, I can't even remember. Best game ever created. Honestly, if I'm gonna be real with you guys, I play Pokemon Go on a daily basis. It's something I still do. I love the game, and it's easy. And once I'm at work, I can spin a Pokestop and catch a Pokemon every day at least once. So keep up the streaks and stuff. But what's his name? Oh my god, I can't remember. Endeavor. Endeavor is the name of the character I'm getting for free for pre-ordering My Hero Wants Justice. But yeah. Play legit or spoof? I play legit. I don't spoof. It's, I don't know. I guess it's fine to spoof. I'm not going to promote cheating. I don't like that. But, I mean, if you can't fly out to Australia and catch a Kangaskhan and you're like, yo, I'm just going to do this, catch a Kangaskhan, and I'm going to do this to go to a raid where I don't have an actual community in my town to do it, I understand it. I'm not going to say don't do it, but if Niantic catches you and you get banned from it, it's on you. You know the consequences. That's basically how I feel about the spoofing. So I don't want to deal with any of those consequences. And I'm fine. My college has a lot of Pokestops, and right now I'm maxed out on my bag inventory, and I'm getting close to maxing out on my Pokemon inventory, and they're all like, one's like at 600, one's at like 500. So, but yeah, quickly showcasing what I got. I got a Amanda Connor, Jim Palmati, and then Alex Sinclair autograph on my Skull Bags Harley Quinn. They are the people behind the Harley Quinn comic books. Some of them. So the only one on here I'm actually missing is Harden for this one. So once again, Jim Palmati, Amanda Connor, who I was so excited to meet, and then Alex Sinclair. Super duper excited for that. Also, Jason Momoa got his autograph on the top of the box, and then right here, and I was super happy to meet him. My stepmother went crazy because he gave her a Sharpie.
Hey, don't be. Okay? He signed a bunch of autographs to that
He signed a bunch of autographs to Sharpie.
And he called me back. You need to sign. Thank you.
But here, for this autograph, we have Scott Williams and then Gimli. Oh, you got banned from Pokemon Go? Was it because of spoofing? The messages, I don't get a chance to read them like I do with my YouTube live streams because they stay there. Yeah, see, look, that's why I think spoofing is dangerous, because even though that was legit, it looks like you're spoofing and they will ban you guys, and it's not worth it in my opinion. But I was also able to get the Lion Cat. Can't wait to make this glow in the dark. Pretty awesome. And then hoping to get both this autograph tomorrow and then my All Might autograph by the voice actors for them, because he's the voice actor of Vegeta, and I'm getting Majin Vegeta tomorrow, the autographed one, and then my dad's getting the common one. Well, not common, means that it's an exclusive, but just the base Majin Vegeta, and we're excited about that because that's super cool. Yeah, this Vegeta is really nice if you want to take a look at it. This was like the item from New York Comic Con for me. I mean, I won't be able to get onto the Funko booth because I didn't win the lottery, and that happens. Oh well, it sucks to lose sometimes, but you know, I'm perfectly A-okay with that. So, I've been streaming for 39 minutes at this point. If there's any questions any of you guys have for me, please let me know. And then, if not, I will be ending the live stream. I'll give it about like a minute or so. And I got a crazy amount of comics. And I got the Lego Batwing. Did I get a Deoxys yet? No, actually, any of the raid bosses, I don't really have any like the big guys because I don't have a community here that plays Pokemon Go in my hometown, so I can't be like, yo, let's go here and get the Deoxys. Because, first of all, anyone I know that plays, which is basically Zilch, anyone that I do know, they do not live in this area. So I really can't go after raid bosses. And it kind of is like upsetting, but whatever. Maybe one day I'll be able to catch it in some other way, shape, or form. Like, hopefully one day they become like a weekly research rewards, which, speaking of that, I need to actually go capture some Slowpokes and execute so I can hopefully be able to get this week soon. See why people spoof to Union Square in Cali. Yeah, it's really a big reason why some of my coworker, he spoofs. He does it on his phone, and for somehow he hasn't gotten caught. But yeah, it's kind of insane that you can't do it in certain areas. You have to be at a certain location just to get it. But it's fine with me. It happens. Oh well. Can't win them all. But I did catch some unknowns today, so that's perfectly fine. And I caught a Curlia, so I'm working my way to Gardevoir because, of course, you all know that Gardevoir is one of my favorite Pokemon. Any other questions? Is that that sucks. Pokemon Go. You'll never get a Deoxys now? Yeah, Deoxys is going to be hard to get. Mewtwo's hard to get. Well, any of them that are raid bosses for me are hard to get. But I don't know. They'll re-release stuff. Yeah, if I were to have a crew to raid with as well, things would be going fine, and I'd have all of it. But you win some, you lose some. It's A-okay. Anyway, it's just a mobile game. You got a legit Mewtwo. You actually. See, look, now that's actually cool, getting that Mewtwo. I think Mewtwo's cooler than Deoxys anyway. I mean, you have forms for Deoxys, but now, eventually, hopefully, they'll find a way to incorporate the Mega Stones into Pokemon Go. I don't know how they do it, and I don't know what purpose it would have, being that they can't really battle other than the gym battles, but I mean, it's not even really battling. So, I don't know, maybe they'll incorporate Megas in some way, shape, or form. They more than likely will. I mean, the only events I don't see happening again are like the Pikachu hat events. Like, basically, if you missed out on those, it's, oh well. Player versus player. If they do player versus player, is player versus player a thing? I'm not even sure. Because I don't even do it. I just trade. I trade with my coworker, and then that's basically it, and send them gifts. I got a lucky Machop that evolved into Machamp. Machoke, and then Machamp. Yeah, they do have a Pikachu event right now. It's like a baseball cap it's a black baseball cap with a little lightning bolt design. Kind of looks like the Flash, basically. I already caught 2 of them, 3 of them, 4 of them. And then I'm going to catch enough to have one that's actually decent and evolve that into Raichu. I'm working on it, just like Fortnite's a beta. Meaning it's always going to be working on it. It's always going to be a beta. Fortnite's a full-fledged game. They just don't want to put it into full access mode because if they were to do that, they can't update it as frequently.
You still on?
Yeah, I'm still on.
I need to hurry to go take a shower, don't
Oh my god. Alright.
Wait,
Yeah,
I get up early.
I understand that. Alrighty guys, that's gonna do it for me. Hope you guys have a happy rest of your night, and I will see you guys probably tomorrow.
Hey guys, I'm 20 years old and this guy kicked me